Hi, my name's Dale from Audiolab, and today we're going to set up a Rega P3 turntable. We're going to remove it from the box, and we're going to set up the platter, set up the tone arm, balance the tone arm, and show you how to set the tracking. All right, today we're going to open this Elise Rega PL3 turntable. We are going to install a new different cartridge. This is how you go about setting the turntable up. Make sure you have enough space to spread your items out, and take the packing material off. Try to keep all the items nearby. Take our dust cover off. This is very heavy. It's the Platter. And here we have the counterweight. We're going to put on in a second. We're going to remove the cover from this beautiful Ferrari red turntable. Okay, you can see that the belt's already installed. We're going to pull this out. That's to hold the motor from moving around a lot while it's in transport. Next, we're going to open up the platter. It's actually quite heavy. And this simply lays on top, like so. Lays down like that. Then I'm going to turn this to the side. I'm going to take the rear counterbalance. We're going to slide that onto the back. And just, it twists, and we're just going to push it a little bit forward. We're then going to remove the red tape, which holds the tone arm down for transport. And we're also going to remove the tape, which is adding unneeded weight to the cartridge and head shell. And we're going to remove the stylus guard. Flip this back, and now we want to push the weight forward until the arm is floating like the scales of justice. We want it to just, that's a little, not enough weight. We just want to just touch it a little bit forward. And that, still not quite enough. Right there's fairly zero. So we're going to pull this aside for the moment. We're going to check our overhang. We're going to use this particular one as a Ortofon overhang gauge. I'm going to try the inner and the outer overhang, making certain that the stylus lines up with the arrow. If you don't have one of these, I'm sure that your local high-end shop may have one you can use, or you can try to find one online. This particular one's made by Ortofon. Since this is factory installed, this is lining up perfectly. So we're going to take this off and put the arm back to rest. We're now going to get our Ortofon stylus gauge out. You come over here. There's a line in the center of that. There's a number of people that make stylus gauges, And we're going to try to dial in about 1.5 grams of weight. You want to have your anti-skate off at 0. And we are going to try to set this. This is trial and error, but I have this trying to come up with around 2 grams of weight. We'll try to get back to 0 again. And then we're going to dial in here the weight, which is on the side. There's a 0, a half, a 1, a 1.5, and this is tightening springs that are then giving us, indicating our weight, and we can then confirm it here on our stylus gauge, and that is going to remain kind of level, kind of like the arm was when it was balanced, and that is indicating about 1.5, 1.6 grams of weight. At that point, you can then pull on the side here underneath the tone arm is the anti-skate. Anti-skate, a record is a spiral pulling the needle inward, and the anti-skate holds it back so that there's equal amounts of pressure on the inner and outer parts of the stylus and on the grooves. And so we have that at around 1.5, which is the same as the tracking force.